Hello everybody, I'm Radstreet, and we're back with another episode of A Dance of Fire and Ice. Now I'm back to you, all with levels that contain Neocosmos elements in it, and I'm really excited. I'm really glad that there's been another round of Neocosmos levels kind of coming in, because, you know, it's always fun to really just blast through them and play them all, because I can imagine that some of these mechanics are going to be very creatively used. Alright, so we have Gorilla Philo, composed by Mudith and charted by Silly Square. The creator of this level asked for some feedback. Of course, it's unfinished, but I think what they're looking for is if the readability and if it syncs properly, I guess. So I guess I'll just, rank it on that. So here we go. I think I have some triplets already, so that's interesting. Is this... I don't think this is synced properly. Okay, now it's good now. Okay, that intro is a little weird. I think you might want to look into that, because I don't think that's synced. Also, your offset might be a little wrong. If it's 0, you might want to look into that, because songs' offsets are generally not 0 at all. So, yeah. But it looks like the BPM's correct, though. Okay, I mean, I've seen this before. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to add tutorials to that, to this, level, but if you are, you should probably tutorialize that. Very triplet heavy focus level. I wonder if this level's going to have, 3 planets. After all, I did say this level has Neocosmos, so hoping that happens. Love for some 3-planet gameplay. Also, because this level seems to have a lot of triplets, which would be pretty good for it. Oh, hidden twirl. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of mid spins right there. I don't know if I like that, but there you go. I'm gonna discuss that a little bit later, about the hidden twirl and the mid spins. But so far, this follows the song. It's not like I can tell what you're trying to follow. I just feel like there's some little issues going on right here. That's not a bad level at all. At least that's from what I can tell so far. Oh, wait a minute. Did on-beat rotation just happen? Something might like that happen. Because, that might be what's causing, these weird... Oh, there you go. Another one of those instances where there's, a... I can tell, but it's a little hard to... see. Alright. I haven't seen any Neocosmos stuff, so I'm a little bit confused right now, actually. I don't know why I died there, actually. I was just super... Yeah, wait a minute, yeah, why is her level listed for having Neocosmos elements? Because it doesn't have any at all. Unless I missed something, but... pretty sure if I did see Neocosmos stuff, I'd be able to see it. But I haven't seen a single one, so, you might want to look into that, because your level does not have Neocosmos elements at all. So, you might have accidentally, set it to, where you need it, even though, players won't actually need it. Okay, there you go. That was a pretty abrupt end right there. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about the hidden mid spins and hidden twirls later, but now's a good time to talk about it now that I've cleared your level. You don't want hidden mid spins or hidden twirls behind tiles. So the reasoning why is because your player most likely has not played your map or heard the song that comes with the map. And because of that, they're not going to know what really happens. Like, this is their first time that they're seeing your chart. So they're going to feel like they died in an unfair manner when you hide like twirls or mid spins behind tiles, because there's simply no indication that there is a mid spin or a twirl. Look into the offset. I think your song is slightly off sync, and I think if you put your offset as 0, it is likely not in sync, and you might want to check the offset. I think the BPM's okay. And yeah, I guess that's really all the feedback I have for you. You might want to go into the Rhythm Doctor Lounge, which is basically the official Discord for this game, and ask and share your map there, as they will be able to give you feedback that's more detailed than mine. But yeah, good luck to you. MR1. Chained tiles. Ooh, okay. If you're wondering what we are playing, actually, I kind of forgot that. I have like such bad memory that I already I know who the charter of this song is, but you know, whatever. We'll find out what the song is after we complete all the tutorials. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that was pretty basic. Alright, there you go. Moon Raiders, composed by DJ VI and charted by Cyan Aqua. So, there you go. Let's go. Some actual 3-ball playing going on right here. I'm actually kind of happy about that. Let's go. Ooh, actually, we already start off with 3 balls already. Okay. I'm vibing with this already. Ooh, that was a cool pattern. I like that. Okay. I'm really liking the 3-ball planet gameplay this though. Oh. Okay. All right. There you go. Okay, we must be getting pretty close to the end, right? That was a pretty satisfying level, though. If we are approaching the end. Oh, okay. Oh, man. This is a really long song, isn't it? Huh. Alright. Alright. That was a pretty satisfying level, though. I wonder if this had checkpoints. There you go. Bam. Now that was a pretty satisfying level to clear, actually. And it also had a pretty good song, too. Elevator music, composed by Council and charted by Farah and a name I cannot pronounce. A random stranger would probably be convinced if you tell them that this is the official MV of the song. It's another one of Farah's work that makes you think if they're a level creator or a motion graphic designer, because this level looks splendid. I would like to commend the charting of this level by a name I cannot pronounce. It's way cleaner and fun to orbit around. Well, here we go. Farah time, am I right? Well, we're gonna see probably a lot of intense visual effects, so yeah. But hey, as Neo Cosmos, so I'm pretty excited for this. I've heard this song before, so I guess I'll have that as an advantage. Oh, okay. Ooh, this actually is a kind of interesting way to see. Oh wait. Ooh, it's like I like those tiles though. Ooh, okay. This is a very interesting use of 3 planets, so I will say, because it actually switched out my red planet for a green planet. Okay. Great planet time again. Let's go. I don't know, that's so interesting though. Ooh, there's some really wacky rhythms actually. This one seems to go a little bit more on the wackier side than the other chart of this. I don't mind. I do like it though. It's pretty fun. Oh, now my blue planet's gone now. Let's go. Yeah, 3 planet can be a little funny like that since it kind of takes away that one thing. But it's pretty fun to just imagine that, you know. There you go. That was a pretty fun level, though, I will say. Pretty satisfying to kind of hit that 3-ball planet. Hey, look at that! I got my the regular planets back. And of course, the visuals are really nice. I like the elevator like tiles that kind of like are rising or ascending by like the chains. Those are pretty fun to look at, and especially because it provides an interesting like sight reading kind of thing going on, because you know the tiles that are kind of gone in between, you kind of have to pay attention to what tiles are ascending up to fill in that gap, you know. Blue Cat Blue, composed by Linear Ring and charted by Farah. VFX is already a given since it's Farah. It's still amazing, but the gameplay is also what convinces us to add this to today's constellations. Thanks to hold tiles and the orbit easing feature, we can create some interesting movements with the planets that complements with the song. This level is one of them. It always feels satisfying to play a level that does this, especially with the tile movements, camera movements, and the orbit easings, if used to an extent where it's still playable, of course. Now with hold tiles, it is just so much better. A great challenging level overall. Alright, well, we got some tutorials, which is interesting. Here we go. Now, I've heard that this song has, like, a lot of triplets, I think. I think someone actually recommended this to me a while ago, but then I just never played it, because I forgot about it. So, yeah. But, hey, look at that. That wasn't too bad. Back-to-back holds, though. I think you need 2 keys for that, though. So, rip single tappers. This level's fast. Ooh, okay. Okay. Fast times. That's a little worrisome. Ooh, oh wow, oh, I was super early on that. What the hell? All right. I think I let go too early there. All right, that's a little confusing, but here we go. There you go. You know what? I didn't even read the tutorial names. How dare me? BC2, Endless Flexibility. What was the previous tutorial name called? I forgot. I think it was I think it was like something hold. Alright, whatever. This level is fast. Oh, there is strict. Ooh. Alright. So we're dealing with like fast holds with triplets. That's a little scary. Oh, what the? Okay. That was interesting. I guess black tiles do that. Yep, okay. I was so slow on that. How was I that slow? Oh, I think this level has no checkpoints too. Okay, well, here we are. That's fun. Oh, man. Oh, what the I don't understand how I cleared that in, like, not in one try. I mean, How the fuck did I sight read that? Oh my god. That was crazy. Very fast. Like, surprisingly, just extremely fast, but it's not. I mean, the track animations are, and all the visuals, I can tell that they're definitely just gonna screw people up. But surprisingly enough, it's actually readable. Despite, like, all the weird, funky, hexagon stuff, you know? I mean, mostly just because, I guess maybe my brain's a little bit more faster. I guess maybe I can read at a more faster BPM, but it is crazy, man. That is crazy. I don't know how I did that in one try, but I can tell that this is definitely a really tough custom level in terms of Neo Cosmos. But you know what? I think this is like the hardest one that I've played so far, I think. Or I guess not really, because there is another like really difficult Neo Cosmos level I have that's pretty high up in the tier list. I think this one does stand to be pretty tough though, because it has no checkpoints as well, I think. So yeah, that's a little scary. But wow, nice level though. Really nice level. Alright, so let's get on to the tier list. Alright, Moon Raiders, composed by DVJI. I don't know why I mixed up the V and the J there. But I think this is a hard level. Mostly just because I think the 3-planet rhythms here are a bit more complex, right? I mean, generally, 3-ball planets, you're always going to have some really, really funky rhythm with, like, triplets and stuff like that. But I think this one is pretty nuanced in that department, really, because this level's focus is on 3 planets, which I do like. And it does show off how 3-planet can be used in a very creative way. And I like the vibe of the level, too, but I think this does create a interesting challenge, as the hexagons are decently quick taps, and there's a lot of them throughout the level, so you have to be wary of that. And I think prior knowledge from T4 is probably going to be necessary here, as like a lot of the hexagon rhythms are here, and it's going to be a bit more tougher to sight read if you've never really messed with 3 planets before. Elevator music, composed by Council and charted by Farah, and a name I cannot pronounce. Now this level really is I think more of a tougher level, mostly just because it has pretty fast BPM, or at least, you know, double BPM, so there's that. And the 3-ball planet, actually, interestingly enough, retains the same rhythm constantly. It's still a bend, but it makes the bends look like swung loops now, which is really interesting. Or not swung loops, I think I meant to say like swung bends or whatever they're called. It does create some interesting quirks with the charting as well, but it's very interesting to look at. But I think as long as you kind of remember that hexagon turn is a 90-degree angle, like convert those rhythms in your head, and plus it does retain the same rhythm from the previous like 2-ball section. So as long as you kind of retain that rhythm in your head, you should be fine. But there's also some really funky rhythms, like there are some triangles in double BPM, and then like some tricilos and some other like funky rhythms in double BPM, which can be a little bit tricky. And also to consider that, you know, you have to pay attention further at the chart, because there are gaps between the tiles, but those gaps are filled in by elevators, so you have to pay attention to what the elevator tiles are going to be, which I think adds a interesting sizable amount of challenge just for like the sight reading part of it, I guess. It's a very appealing level to really look at, so just like all Farah levels always are. Blue Cat Blue, composed by Linear Ring. Now I think this is fair enough to put in an expert. It is a decently fast level with very complex like swing patterns and stuff like that. It holds too, but I think what really brings it up here is the fact that there's no checkpoints here at all. It's a pretty tricky level, but there's a lot of things kind of going on. I think the visuals are really going to throw people off, I think. And the double BPM swing might throw off a lot of people. So I think you'll have to really get familiar with double swing and how that really looks. Also, I think you kind of just need a second key just for the back-to-back holds and stuff like that. But it's a very visually appealing level as well, and also the song is really good. Like, I really like the song. I think this is the same composer that made Linear Ring, which is like a pretty good song. I really like it, and I really want to actually check out more of this composer's music later on, because I think their music is probably like really good, and I've just been missing out, you know. And yeah, I guess that's really it for this tier list. And anyway, that's all from me. Hopefully, I'll see you another day.